Alright, welcome back to the XRL. We are in round 4, aka week 4. And we are here in Nashville getting ready to watch the Killer Bees of Bowling Green take on the Jets. Very important game for the Jets, being in second place. The next couple of games is going to, if they can get the win outright, find themselves playing for the first championship of this league. As for Bowling Green, they got to do the best they can. They already have to do without Pops McQueen, who's still got an injury. And so Pops won't be able to play. Hopefully he'll be able to play next week. And as for the Bees, they just trying to do the best that they can possibly do. Trying to end this season off. In the next few games. Because right now it looks like the Jets and the Dolphins is trying to run away with this thing. Alright, so the Killer Bees had to kick it off, and John Smith, the number 1 draft pick, just ran through somebody. And now he's down. And this well-oiled machine is back at it again. Oh, what a hit! Oh man, what a hit! That was a nice tackle right there. I like that. And that go Jogger. And got a nice little pitch out here to Cubana. Still trying to get some of the names properly. Cause I know I be playing and joking around and stuff, but I got to get some of these names done properly. There's an Obby right there, and he's gonna get it out of the zone, so they don't have to kick right back to the Jets. Because you get caught in the zone, you have to kick it back to the other team. So Hangana with the carry right there. They got some nice passing going. Solo right there. Oh, my man got his head knocked off. There's been some good tackling this season. Coming off the All-Star break. And once again, want to congratulate the B team. So that was a big game for them. Beating the practice squad. Want to congratulate. Oh, got a penalty. Want to congratulate the True Blue squad for beating the Big Ants. Big game for them in the All-Star game. Sitting up here, I'm munching on some chips, man. and also, hey, we got a try right here by Lacey. See the replay right here. Nobody in his way. When nobody's in your way, it should be easy. And the Jets lead 4-0. Getting ready to see if they can get that conversion. Kick it up. And he missed. Lacey, you missed, man. That's rough when you miss your own conversion. And what I mean is you scored a try and then you get to kick the conversion. So I call that your own conversion. Anyway, getting back to congratulating. Want to also congratulate Woodstock, Georgia for being our 5th franchise to join this league. Originally, I was going to do like 2 teams, expanding it at a time. But I decided not to do 2 teams at a time. I'm going to do 1 team at a time. Because once I reach that set number, we'll probably play a couple of years after that set number, and then I probably will retire this dynasty. But it depends on where it's at, how I feel at that time, how others might feel about it, and I'll pretty much go from there. So that's pretty much how I'm looking at it from that point of view. Solo with a nice run right there. Solo, excuse me. And La Mama with a nice run right there. Now they're getting a little. Oh, got an offside. Offside called against the Killer Bees. So Jogger with the kick. And now they're going to get started here. And right now the Jets is pressing forward here. Putting a lot of pressure on the Bees. Muscat right there. And I don't think they're going to punt on this one. I think they're going to... Oh, he kicks it. Trying to make a play. And they do. Baker. Go Baker. Now, he basically punted in a way. And the Bees didn't fall on it. And since another player fell on it after the kick, I think I'm going to call that a interception. I'm going to put that in the interception category. And in that case, that will be a pick 4. Now, Lacey is able to make this conversion. And this is 10-0. And the Philippines is behind the 8 ball. And I'm pretty sure they're used to that by now. It's been a long season for the Killer Bees, man. For real. Alright, this Baker gonna come on the run right here. I think that's Baker's first try the whole season, I think. And Ma right here with a nice run. And that's the halftime. That's the halftime already? Wow. Anyway, the practice squad had a big game against the Blazers B team. And as you can see, they came out quick, fast, in a hurry. Mark Curry right here on the kick right there. But the backups, they proved why they got drafted. They was able to finally get a try, but it was 12-0 by then. But hey, they try to make a game out of it. They was standing. Now this guy right here, I'm telling you, this guy, for some reason, I think he's kind of on the man side right now. Because he made it known that he didn't want to be in this game. And then we got a man got put in the sin box. That's what I told y'all about before. But yeah, Stanley, he felt like that he shouldn't have to play in the B squad game against the practice squad. Not the All Stars, but the actual this particular game. Now by the halftime, like I said, it was looking like the practice squad was really gonna run away with it. So the guys has been getting better as the season been going, and you can pretty much put your finger on who's gonna be probably the top 6. I was gonna go top 4. I think I'm gonna go top 6. But I don't know. I'm still juggling between top 4 and top 6 of who was gonna be able to, who's gonna get drafted by the Woodstock. So second half, as I'm crunching in everybody's ear. And because I'm still trying to work out the draft, because we got the expansion. Phase 1 of the expansion is going to be them drafting off the practice squad. And then phase 2 is basically not going to be a real actual draft. It's just going to be the current 4 teams is going to basically release 2 players, basically they 2 worst players, and those guys are going to automatically play with Woodstock. So, but that's not going to be done until after progression, after I do all the progression, which will be the very first part of the off season. So after progression, then we have the expansion phase 1, and then expansion phase 2, and then we'll have the actual draft, in which the new team will have the first pick in the draft. They'll have the first pick and the last pick in each round. The first pick and the last pick of each round. And we will not serpentine around the draft this time. So the team that wins the championship on the normal criteria will have the last pick in each round. But because we have an expansion team and we're going to allow them to have 2 picks per round, the expansion team will get the first pick and the last pick per round. So we're going to do it that way. And I'm trying to think, when should I start introducing the upcoming draftees, per se, other than the guys who's on the practice squad? Because keep in mind, if they don't get drafted by Woodstock, the remaining members of that practice squad, they all go into the free agent field, which is basically the draft field. So, in other words, the other teams will get a chance to, maybe draft them, or they might get drafted by the Woodstock. It just depends how they will fall when you start comparing them to the other 45 players that I have that's going to be coming into the league next season. 45, yeah, 45. Those who don't get drafted get put on next year's practice squad. So we way ahead of everything. We got to get through this game right here, as the Killer Bees are really pushing. Oh, and check it out. There's a Managa, and the Killer Bees finally scored. I think this is their first score of the season, isn't it? I think that's their first score. I'm not sure. I got to go back and look at the scores. But anytime a Killer Bee crosses the try line, boy, I'd be like, whoa, way to go. Way to go, fella. We was rooting for you. But yeah, on the normal conditions, the Killer Bees would have the number 1 pick. But because, like I said, we got an expansion coming in, they would basically have the number 2 pick. And even though I thought about serpentining it like we did the first year, I'm decided not to. So I like for the league to be as balanced as we can get it. And Actually, I thought the Jets was gonna dominate this thing, and so far they're doing pretty well. But I wasn't expecting the Dolphins to do as well as they're doing. Um, I didn't think the Killer Bees would be as bad as they are, but I had a feeling they wasn't gonna be too good. I felt like they was gonna struggle, but I didn't think that they would right now be teetering on a 0-4 record at this point in the season and teetering on a not winning a single game. I wasn't thinking that for the Killer Bees. Whoa, and that is that's a fumble. I was gonna call it an interception, but since he coughed the ball up instead of it was being a pass, I would call that a fumble recovery. Because he was not passing the ball. He was giving it up. He got hit and he was giving it up. So yeah, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm definitely gonna keep up with those new stats, the strip, the fumble recovery, and the interception. I'm just glad I don't have to keep up with tackles. All right, so hey, that's the game. I didn't do too much what you would call commentating for the game, but you know, it is what it is. 16-6. The Jets move on, continue to roll, and Killer Bees. Don't know. Maybe most of their guys had their head thinking about Pops because you know he's a fan favorite. You know, Mark Callaway, man of the match, and we're gonna look at the stats real quick. Let y'all check out the stats. But hey, we're gonna cut this. I am. I'm gonna let it run out and let you check out some of the stats. But we're gonna catch you later. We got another big game between the Blazers and the Dolphins to finish out this round. So until